Yo, my name is Stix and welcome back to your weekly Gacha recap, a video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registrations, new releases, test phases, shutdowns, juicy drama, everything that happened in the Gacha genre that mattered to me over the course of the last week in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, subscribe to our channel, go ahead and join our Stix subreddit community, join our Twitter community, the Gacha Hub, and finally we have a brand new Discord community. We're at almost 600 members in just 3 days. These are great ways to share content for me to react to. They're also great ways to make friends, meet new people, and integrate yourself into the community. Now we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. My Hero's Dungeon Raid announced end of service on January 8th. This is not a game that I knew existed. Apparently, it's been running since its launch in 2022, which is 3 years. So, I mean, it survived longer than Black Beacon did. Black Beacon also announced that they were shutting down. I made a dedicated tweet on this. It's actually very sad to see. They've had their ups and downs, but regardless of what happened, this was a very fun, very high quality game that should have released on PC, that should have not favored China to the extent that it did. But, I mean, when you disregard global, then this is what happens. Tokyo Revenger's last mission has also announced that they are ending service. It looks like they discontinued it on November 20th. The game is going to officially shut down on January 21st, 2026. The game, I mean, I actually remember hearing about this. I mean, evidently it never took off, but it is always sad to see a gacha game shut down unless it's inexcusably terrible. Wuthering Waves won the Hollywood Music and Media Award specifically for Against the Tide, which was one of the Cardathea songs. I think it was back in like 2.2 or 2. Yeah, it was back in 2.2. This is actually incredible because this wasn't an award show in China or Japan or in anywhere in Asia, really. Not just that, but Wuwa with the release of Chisa hit #1 on the Japanese Play Store. It hit the #1 game on Bilibili as well. It also ranked very high in Japan and China on the App Store. It managed to hit the highest concurrency in terms of active players in almost half a year. It won the best ongoing gacha game on the Google Play Store Awards, and it broke the top 10. It actually hit #9 on the Steam bestsellers on the release day for Chisa. And people said Wuwa was dead. I also played Wuwa 2.8. I wrote up a full-on review. I have a dedicated video coming very soon, but man, I was genuinely surprised just how good this patch was, how wholesome it was, that friendship that Chisa and Rover had, how, spoiler alert, how she was lonely and broken and destroyed, and Rover just kind of gave her that support that she needed to overcome what was troubling her and how it ultimately ended. I urge you to wait for my video on that, or just go ahead and look at the VOD I did, or the VOD of me playing through it, because man, that was overwhelmingly fun. Infinity Nikki released their 2.0 PV. Honestly, I looked at this with Mrs. Stix when we were in bed last night. Some of the outfits genuinely look freaking sick, and some of the areas look really good, but they were caught view-botting their video. It went up millions of views in hours, and their community is actually, they didn't even know that it was happening. The live stream has 1.7 million views in less than 10 hours. For your info, Genshin's live stream happened yesterday. It had only 300k views. I don't know why anyone would bot a live stream, but I mean, I have a dedicated video coming on this, so I'm going to take a look at everything in detail in a couple days, but that's freaking wild. Varsapura is a brand new game that was just revealed by Hoyoverse. It genuinely actually does look very cool. It hasn't even been confirmed to be a gacha game yet. I'd assume it would be. It has all the makings of one, similar combat style, the 3 character limitation, the intro and outro skills. It's done by Hoyoverse. Some people don't like it. I did. I thought it was very cool looking, and I can't wait to see more. Blue Protocol Star Resonance is officially going to release in the Southeast Asian region on December 15th. People have been waiting for this for God knows how long, really. Weeks, months. and it's finally happening. It's about freaking time. Chaos Zero Nightmare previewed a brand new devlog featuring a ton of updates that I guess I will also have a dedicated video, because there's a lot to cover here, and I'm really excited to see exactly what they go over. Stella Sora was in some serious drama recently. I don't know if y'all know who Yangya is. He is a content creator with 1.2 million subscribers, and he reacted to the Stella Sora drama that I first covered. So basically what happened was this GIF was circulated online of a new character, and I just want you to note here, Stella Sora is a Chinese game and Yostar is a Chinese company, so a Chinese company hired a Chinese studio to animate this brand new character, and what seems to be she moves her arm back, maybe pulling an invisible like bowstring, or they recycled the animation or something, I don't know, but she moves her arm back like this, and then she does a certain sign with her fingers, and people lost their mind, so much so that the Korean Stella Sora page or Twitter page had to issue a formal apology for what was happening. I guess I'll have a video going over this as well. But suffice it to say, he got 6 million views, 10,000 likes. This went absolutely viral, so much so that news outlets were covering it. Big YouTubers with millions of subscribers were covering it. That is absolutely wild. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Hypergriff confirmed that they are working on new Arknights games, not specifically Arknights or Arknights Endfield, but additional gacha games, maybe even non-gacha games set in the Arknights universe. These are probably going to cater to different types of players and different subgenres, and that is actually genuinely really cool to see and hear, because other studios like Kudo are making games like Project Nami, and then you have Hoyoverse making games like Petit Planet and Varsapura, which we already saw. It only makes sense that Hypergriff would be trying to do the same thing so they don't get left behind. Additionally, for anyone interested, Arknights Endfield confirmed that they are holding global pre-registration on the App Store, Google Play Store, Epic Games Store, and the PS5 for the Arknights Endfield open beta. If they reach 35 million pre-registrations, we're gonna get a whole lot of goodies, so I urge you to go ahead and pre-register. Punishing Gray Raven got an enormous update. If you haven't watched the video I did today or yesterday, as of this video going live, the Punishing Gray Raven team, Kudo, specifically sponsored me for a Punishing Gray Raven integration in the video, where I essentially went over everything that was included, the overhauls, the additions, all the free stuff that you can get. If you have been putting off starting the game, now is the time to start. Star Savior is a brand new gacha game that just released in Korea. I think it might have released in Japan as well. This is a beautiful game with fantastic looking characters, and they actually did what Stella Sora should have done when Stella Sora launched, and that is that they adjusted the gacha rates and reduced it from 3,000 down to 2,000, I believe. Yeah, from the pool currency was reduced from 300 to 200. That's crazy. This is a great step in the right direction for the game to really start it off right. Morimens gave out 100 standard pulls as an apology for difficulty adjustments. I actually just started playing Morimens, by the way. They reached out to me for a sponsored video as well, so I have multiple different Morimens videos coming on the channel over the course of the next couple weeks. Man, these devs, though, they actually care. Like, genuinely, they know what they're doing, and they are really passionate about their game and bringing something of such high quality and caliber to their players. Zenless started drip marketing their brand new character, and yeah, she looks really freaking good. I very much so like what I see. You gotta love Zenless. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't like its story or its gameplay. It's the waifus in that game are freaking phenomenal, dude. Prometheus is a brand new gacha game launching into open beta on November 28, 2025. That's just a couple days from today. 5 days as of recording, 4 days as the video going live. Hopefully it gets a global release soon. This is a game that actually genuinely does look kind of good. I urge you to, if you know how to get into the game in China, go ahead and try it out. Bleach, So Resonance is a gacha game that just released a couple days ago. I played it, I streamed it, I did a dedicated video on it where I went over my thoughts. I said, honestly, it was pretty decent. I gave it a 6.4 out of 10. I upset a few people who were saying, wow, that is so low. And it's like, well, dude, it ain't no woo-wah. It ain't no Nikke or Arknights or Zenless or Honkai Star or any of those. It's a decent game, okay? I think 6.4. Average is 5. 6 is above average. 6.4 is quite a bit above average. Girls Frontline, the original, is now officially fully available on Steam. And finally, Noah revealed an official trailer at G-Star 2025. They confirmed there's going to be a 2026 release date. This game, admittedly, is okay. It's not bad. I've seen a lot better. And I will play it, but I don't have the highest of hopes, the highest expectations for it. The people that had cosplaying it, though, man, they did not spare any expense on those. And that is everything that happened in the gacha genre over the course of the last week. Now you're up to date. You're welcome. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.